In the last episode, we made some progress towards the Scepter of Fire. So, once more join me on this increasingly more grey Friday, and let's play Battle for Wesnoth. And I agree that wasn't very creative of me. Not sure when I'm going to upload all those episodes, and why I'm having all those earthquakes. Don't want them. Always think they will kill a unit for no reason, then it was just there. It's also especially bad if you lose a powerful unit, like a level 3 guy you just got, or a healer or something. Okay, can you kill that? No, you cannot. Damn it! Let's use this guy, he has a higher chance to hit. Oh, he has more chances to hit. I mean, I could have used this Thunder Guard as well, but who cares? Okay, what do we have here? I like how we explored this path, and it always kind of reunites. I sense we're quite near the scepter. In fact, we should be able to see it right about now. Yep, we found the scepter. It's been lying around here all the time. Now let's see, how much time would Lizan need to get up there? 12 turns. We're not going to wait 12 turns. We are going to send Conrad in. I wonder what would happen if one of the, let's say, one of the archers would go, yeah, I want to be king of Wesnoth, and grab the scepter and just refuse to give it up. I guess I would break the story. Although I suppose the elves wouldn't want to be king of the human realm. Anyway, we have successfully found the scepter. It doesn't look that impressive. But don't tell Conrad, or Lisa, or anyone. But we need to get there now, and this is why you always have to move your commander with the rest of the troops in this in those levels. Like, if we were still standing down here with all the leading units, it would take us ages to get there. Absolute ages. And we don't have that time. That's why they have this turn limit. Otherwise, you just clear the map and be done with it, and just skip the turns until your leader walks to where he's supposed to be. Which is kind of boring. So I'm glad they don't let you do that and add this turn limit. Although the turn limit can be quite tight for some cases. You also don't want to move your leader unprotected, because sometimes the game throws a mean curveball at you. But this doesn't look too impressive. It also is right there. How did it get lost here? Right in the middle of nothing. How did none of those villagers spot it? I mean, it's illuminated. It's probably glowing itself. How did it not get spotted? And how did none of those trolls find it? That's another question I would like to ask. How comes no troll picked it up? And he said, hey, that's fancy, I want to have that. Let's not move Conrad into the control zone, but this should do nicely. Okay. Move away. Move away there. Oh, there's another fortress. What's it's the keep or the holding, or it's the keep. And I'm not good with medieval terms in English. Well, not too good. Actually, not very good. It's nothing that I ever needed excessively. I mean, back in the days when I played most strategy games, I played them in German. Because they were, for one, available in German, and they were also, I don't know, they were just... I had the German version. The internet wasn't such a big thing. I couldn't just go to, say, Steam and just set the game to English, and it would download the English audio and in translation. No, I would actually have to manually do this, and it was a pain in the ass, especially because I only got quick or fast internet when I started studying, and actually moved to Dresden, and well, had an internet contract, and I guess we also had the connection hardware, like the cables also here, and I don't think we had those in my hometown back in the day. I mean, I'm quite sure they have it now, but yeah, back then it was kind of a rare thing to see. Yeah, you don't want to go there. How far can this guy... Oh, he can go way too far. And we also need to actually get Conrad into safety here. Like, this was probably not a good idea. This troll could probably move through here either way. So we'll just try to stop him there. And this doesn't look very reassuring. I'm quite sure there's something that will pop up there when we grab the scepter. Which is why I'm trying to move units up here as quick as I can. There's the enemy leader. Unsurprisingly. So we might need something to fall back to. And we need to move quick. Also, I think the turn limit isn't exceeded, and sometimes you just get additional objectives slapped onto you when you finish the main objective, like another thing popping up and you have to defeat it. And in that case, if you only have 2 turns left, it really sucks. Okay, this troll is not attacking the white mage, which was a bit my fear. Okay, this survived as well. I'm really happy to see that. I didn't expect them to survive it. Kind of expected to lose a few dwarves here. I'm glad trolls aren't good at hiding and taking cover and all that stuff. Like, you know, things you do for basic survival instinct. Ah, don't do that. No, undo that. I didn't want to do that. Damn it, I wanted to undo that. I want to move him here. I actually wanted to move this guy aside and move that there, so Delphador could attack. Oh well, nothing I can do about it now. Let's just attack this. And hope this will finish it. It did, woohoo! Okay. Now let's move those guys in turn. Yeah, damn it! Why do I keep doing that? Okay, let's move in here. I want to take out as many leaders as possible, just in case something really does pop up in there. Like in the north here, you'll want to have the rest of the map clean, so you don't need to worry about anything from here. But this does look indeed clean for some reason. I suppose it could just be another retreat for you to hide out in. Like if you get to the scepter and you have to get away so you can rest somewhere. Okay, let's grab the scepter with Conrad. Scepter fire. This ancient scepter was forged by the great dwarves of the Heart Mountains, a symbol of the kingship of Wesnoth. The scepter has the power to shoot fireballs at enemy of the bearer. Here it is at last. I have the scepter. So it is in our hands. Now let us leave this stinking pit. I think that if we travel just a little north, we might be able to get out. We have emerged victorious. Yes, we did it. We found the Scepter of Fire. And I have 5 minutes left. Actually about 6 minutes, so let's look into the next scenario. The scepter, initially dulled from decades of dust and debris, began to glow from the ruby's inner fire. Dwarvish runes on the golden handle lit up in pulsating blue. The heat and light were comforting in the pitch black. An early encounter with the scepter in the hands of its new owners left several trolls at smoking husks. Sensing the awakening of powerful magic, the dwellers of the deep quickly scattered and remained out of sight. Delphador led his young charges through lonely corridors and abandoned tunnels for 4 days. For the first time, Conrad saw signs of fatigue in the old wizard's normally inscrutable face. Finally, fresh air greeted the party. Right over there. I don't like the direction Swamp of the Dead. Swamp of Dread, not the Dead, but it's basically the same. Alright, I have to click this twice. I thank you for helping me get back to the surface, but now I must take what is mine. You still want to fight me, do you, princess? Did you think I was just playing around? I need to take my inheritance. It is not so simple. We are back on the surface, but we are hardly safe. We barely know where we are. Look to the north. There are orcs about. Look to the south. There are the hordes of the undead. Indeed there are. We will have to fight our way out. Are you with us, princess, or against us? Perhaps it is in both our best interests for us to remain allies for a little longer. But I do want that sceptre, and someday I will have it. Then let us devise a battle plan. I can tell where we are. That is the river that is known as Longlear to man, called Archon Thoria in my people's ancient tongue. The home of my people lies to the east. Then perhaps we should head east along the river and seek refuge and rest there for a time. We should indeed seek refuge there, my lord, but not by going east along the river. Its name means the River of Bones. Great and evil creatures lurk along its banks. Its waters are not fit for drink, and it runs over the cliffs of Thoria. It has been many centuries since any man or elf has passed over the cliffs and survived. No, prince, we must choose another way. But which way, Kalens? We may take two paths which avoid the river. North, through the ancient home of my people, and then east to where they now live. Or we can go south, passing through the swamps, before turning east and then north. We would cross the river one time more if we choose that route, but I know a safe place for the crossing. Now, this actually smells like a decision again. And will you join us in seeking refuge with the North Elves, princess? If the elves will promise me refuge and safe passage, then I will go. That we will, princess. Even though you are the daughter of the queen, our enemy, we shall not harm you on this encounter, for you have helped us. So we must choose. To the north, past the orcs, where lie the ancient snow plains of the elves, or to the south, beyond the armies of the walking dead, where the dreaded swamps await. I think I'm more inclined towards the north, because it sounds like I'm only going to fight orcs and not undead. I mean, this is a Death Knight, and those, let me show you the unit description. They have very, very horrible resistance. I mean, impact is okay, but liches are terrible, and I hate fighting them. I absolutely hate fighting liches. You should have gathered that by now, because they are very hard to kill and just way too resilient. And they have this... they have very strong attacks, and they have a health-draining melee attack, which really makes them hard to defeat. And no, I'd rather not kill liches. I'd rather go and kill 100 orc leaders than 3 liches. So we'll go north. However, I suppose it's time to call the episode here. Yeah, 1 minute left after the intro. I did the first moves, so that should be okay. I mean, if things go bad, I will just return to turn 1 and you will see that next video, but that's all then. Bye!